Hi, I'm Ben Bruckner, Product Manager with Gotham, and today I'd like to walk through some application examples that show off the versatility of MYO. Traditionally, multiples have been used in retail applications and not much else. But let's take a look at some of the different kinds of spaces where MYO could really set itself apart as a transformative luminaire solution. One great application is a lecture hall. You can see here that we have nice, even task illumination on the desks, perimeter lighting creating some nice stylistic vertical illumination on the walls, and a bright, punchy stage. Then we transition into presentation mode, and you can see that the ambient light levels are much lower and the vertical illumination is gone, but we still have the same even task illumination, and the stage is still lit for a presenter without overpowering the screen. Now let's look at another view of the hall. This time, look at the path of egress that leads up the stairs to the main doorway as we transition into presentation mode. Again, the vertical illumination goes away, ambient light level drops, but the path of egress is perfectly lit as well as the desktops. So how do we achieve this effect? This time, look at the ceiling. We have a 3-head MYO fixture configured with 40-degree optics in the outer 2 heads, which provides great, even, general illumination throughout the space. The center head of those fixtures is configured with a 15-degree by 35-degree elliptical beam spread aimed at the work surfaces, providing task lighting. Along the wall, we have 2-head MYO fixtures with one head pointing down to light the pathway and the other head fitted with wall wash kickers pointed at the wall. In addition, we have single-head 15-degree MYO fixtures lighting the stage. So already we're seeing general illumination, task lighting, pathway lighting, presentation lighting, all created from the same MYO system. Now when we change seats to presentation mode, you can see that the outer heads of the 3-head fixtures turn off, as well as the wall washes, immediately bringing down the ambient light levels significantly. But the task lighting from that center head still stays on the work surfaces, and with such a tight elliptical beam, there's hardly any light spilling over. And with the ambient light lower, you can see the dramatic pools of light created by the tight beams pointed at the stage. In this other view, you can see that we have a clean, consistent, simple pattern of light fixtures in the ceiling, but we're still able to create multiple layers of light. When we transition to presentation mode, only the MYO heads responsible for the areas that need to stay lit stay on. So the work surfaces and the path of egress remain perfectly illuminated without needing lots of unsightly holes in the ceiling. And that's not the only way that MYO helps create a quiet ceiling. MYO is a unique design, but it's still a Gotham fixture, which means it was designed with the same Gotham bounding ray optical concept that drove the development of EVO and Incito, meaning the room side experience is excellent and free from high-angle flash and glare. In fact, MYO is launching just as Gotham is turning 80 years old, and it's great to see that the founding concepts of Gotham, of minimalism, architecturally neutral design, a focus on the user experience, and using leading-edge technology have carried all the way through to today. Another great example of this is the hospitality setting, in this case, a hotel ballroom. You can see that during the day it is set up for a conference lecture with nice, uniform general illumination. However, during the evening, the ballroom is used for a formal dinner, and you can see that the atmosphere is drastically different and transforms into a much more intimate and dramatic space. In this case, the ballroom is fitted with 3-head MYO fixtures distributed on a grid across the ceiling. The aperture is so small and the trim is so architecturally neutral that they really blend right into the ceiling, and you probably didn't even see them at first. Compare that to a typical ballroom ceiling, where the light fixtures of all varying shapes, sizes, and sources are all installed on different grids in order to create all of these different scenes and effects. The result is a Swiss cheese ceiling that is distracting and unattractive. But in this example, the outer 2 heads of the 3-head MYO are configured with 40-degree optics and 3500 Kelvin LEDs, which provide even, cool, general illumination. The center head is configured with a much warmer 2700 Kelvin and a tighter 20-degree optic, but this is switched off for this scene. There are also single-head fixtures along the perimeter washing the walls. Then in the evening, the conference tables are moved out and the dining tables are brought in. The perimeter lighting is turned off, as well as the outer 2 heads of the 3-head fixture, and the center light is turned on, which has been aimed in a pattern that matches the placement of the tables. So from one fixture, we've been able to create cool light, warm light, low contrast, high contrast, a bright, high energy, efficient atmosphere, and a formal, elegant, intimate atmosphere, all while leaving the ceiling plane intact and allowing it to function as part of the architecture rather than just an unsightly repository for light fixtures. Hopefully these examples can inspire you to think of other unique applications where MYO can really shine through as a highly versatile, multi-layer solution. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to check out more MYO videos, literature, and other information at gothamlighting.com.